Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday and have had a lovely week as well. It's been somewhat rainy in London and we're hoping for some good weather this weekend. Today's video, I needed some inspiration. I've done 2 fashion videos already, so I needed some inspiration as to what I should do for my next one. And I did a little bit of a poll on my Instagram to see whether you guys wanted to see an ASOS haul, which I'll do anyway, or a bit of a proper get to know me video. So everyone voted for a get to know me video, which is so nice. Thank you so much. And it's so nice to see that you guys want to get to know me a little bit better. Although I do think a lot of the people on my Instagram are like my friends and family, so they already know me, but it's still really nice. And to be honest, I've never really spoken about myself, so I was like, what do I talk about, and what do I ask myself? So I had to do a bit of Googling. I got a list of questions that are on my phone, which I'm going to go through with you guys. So, also, side note, I've decided to keep my hair natural today. I know that in the previous videos you've seen it either straight or curly, but this is actually my natural hair. It's very curly, very big. I washed it literally about an hour and a half ago. So I wanted to bring all the authenticity to the table and I hope you like it. But yeah, it's big. It is big. So if you want to get to know me a little bit better through a few questions about myself, then please keep watching. Okay, cool. So let's get started. I've got about 25 questions that I'm going to go through. Let's see how we do with this. So the first question is, what is your full name? My full name is Shivani Gandhi. My sister has her middle name as my dad's name, but I think he kind of forgot to give me that name. So I've got Shivani Gandhi as my full name. What do you like to be called? So a lot of people call me Shiv. And then some people call me Shivers, some people call me Giraffe, and that is a name that I've grown up with because I was always a lot taller than everyone else in my school, in my family. I'm like the tallest girl in my family on my mom's side. I think on my dad's side as well, actually, but my cousin brothers are really tall, and I kind of think I got my height from them. I don't know if that's genetically possible, but I like to tell people that I get my height from them. So, how old are you? This is cheeky. I am 27 years old, and I'm gonna be, actually no, the next question is, when is your birthday? So my birthday is on the 1st of December. The 6th question, no, I missed one. I was going to say a naughty word there. So the 5th question, who makes up your family? So in my family, I have my mother, my father, my mom and dad, and my sister. So my sister, her name is Sonam. She is 22 years old, going to be 23 in July. My mom and my dad, I'm not going to tell you their age. They don't really tell me their age, so I don't fully know. 6th question is, do you have a pet? Now, no, I do not, but my sister is doing everything in her power to make my mum and dad accept. She's not even asking for them to pay for it. She's just asking them to accept a dog. She sends us like pictures almost every morning. She actually sent one just now of this dog, so she'll just post pictures like this in the group just to entice us, and we just kind of continue scrolling, completely ignore it. Bless. But this dog is actually really cute. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, he is super cute actually. So maybe after the lockdown, I think Sonam's done, I say we, it's Sonam, has done a great job at convincing them. So I think my mom is kind of coming around, but we'll see. So no pets at the moment, except my sister. No, joking. What is your favourite colour? So I have quite a few favourite colours, and I just consider the clothes that I wear to be the colours that I like. So a lot of the colours I wear are grey, white, black, which is exactly what I'm wearing right now. I love creams and beige colours. What else do I like? I love the brownish khaki colour. I don't know if that's the natural colour. It's like tan, dark tan, and those type of colours. I love that colour palette. It's very like Parisian and like the autumn autumn shades. So those I would say are my favorite colors. I wear a lot of black, which I try to change, but you know, black's my color, so it makes me look slim. What is your favorite food? So my favorite cuisine is Indian, because I am Indian. So I would say that is my favorite cuisine. But if I could choose my favorite food to eat right now, I don't know if this actually makes sense, but it would be burger and chips. So maybe those two are my favorite cuisine slash foods. Does that work? I don't know. Well, that's it anyway. What is your all-time favorite movie? So I love the movie Coming to America because I grew up watching it. My mum and dad love it. I absolutely love it. It's such a brilliant movie. So yeah, I remember when I was younger, mum told me that, you know, I used to put it on TV. And you know when kids have to watch something in order to eat their food? I used to, and typically it would be like, you know, Tweenies or Balamori. Instead of like watching kids shows to make me eat, I would need Coming to America on the TV in order to make me eat. Otherwise I wouldn't eat. So yeah, that is like my all-time favorite movie. But then I love like all the Scooby-Doos. I love the Harry Potters. And yeah, I'd watch that anytime. What subject do you enjoy most at school? Well, so I'm not a massively academic person. I worked really hard to get my law degree. It really wasn't an easy journey for me, but I remember really enjoying English literature when I was at high school. I got an A in it, actually. So I really enjoyed that. I loved reading, and Of Mice and Men was really great. So that was one of the books I remember, and Wuthering Heights, because I did English Lit for A level, so I really enjoyed that. Which subject did you enjoy the least? So I really disliked science. I'm really sorry, guys. Science was just not for me. I just didn't get it. I just literally just didn't comprehend what the teacher was talking about. I was like, I don't understand this. No. I still got a B, but I didn't get what was going on. So I would say that was my least favourite. What is your favourite sport? I'm not a very sporty person. I like going to the gym. I do workouts at home, but a sport that I'm enjoying at the moment, and that's because of the documentary, is The Last Dance, which is by Michael Jordan. And Aaron absolutely loves the NBA. So he's a huge fan of the NBA. And because of that, because of the documentary, I've really enjoyed watching basketball, and I'm starting to understand how it kind of works. So I would say I enjoy watching that. Otherwise, I enjoy watching the World Cup. World Cup when it's for cricket or football, or the Euro Cup for football. So those three things. That's all I really watch when it comes to sports. And then, what is your favourite hobby out of school? I don't know whether reading counts as a hobby. I really enjoy reading. I've always enjoyed it since I was a kid. Otherwise, a hobby, eating? Okay, I don't know. That's all. The reading one, not the eating one. Except the eating one's probably true. Okay, next one. Moving on swiftly. What is your dream travel destination? Oh, okay, so my dream travel destination was Bali, which is where myself and Aaron were supposed to go for our honeymoon. And then in early January, I think, like, I felt like, yes, my dream's coming true. We put a deposit down. I was so excited. And then I was like Googling things. I was on Pinterest and doing all those bits. And then the coronavirus was just starting off, and it was obviously more on the Asia side. And I'm not a massive cautious person. I'm just like, you know, whatever, we'll just wing it. And of course, at this point, I'll caveat that I didn't know how serious this virus was. And then Aaron, he was a sensible one. He definitely is out of the two of us. And he was like, look, we can't go to Bali because their numbers are going up. And I was devastated. I was so upset that we couldn't go. So and then, yeah, he was right. It got really bad across the whole world. 17th question is, what would your dream job be? My dream job would be to have no job. So the next question is, what are the 3 words that best describe yourself? So I think I'd say bubbly, generous, and fun. Are fun and bubbly the same thing? I don't know. But that is, I think, what I'd say. I'd love to know what my sister would say, but maybe I will put a little comment somewhere here on one of these sides. I'm not that great at YouTube yet, so I don't know which side it's going to go up on. So one of these sides, we will see what Sonam says. Has your personality changed since childhood? If so, why? I think that, yeah, well, of course, everyone's personality changes, but I went through a phase in my like late teens to like early 20s where I was just really frustrated. I was really angry. And then I would say that after I met Aaron and after I really got into personal development through reading material and listening to podcasts, my personality really changed. It became a lot, not that I changed as a person, because I don't feel like your core values as a person can change, but I became a lot more relaxed. I was not really, I don't know, I just chilled out a lot more and became a lot more patient with things. I listened to people. Before, I felt like I was always trying to talk, and of course we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So I guess I listened more. I didn't feel like my view was the most important view. So having, I don't know, like letting people talk and express themselves as opposed to being the one that is always expressing, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable. So I would say that is what has changed. But I think otherwise, I'm still a little bit of a crazy person. Like, I've been crazy since I was young. I was really bossy, and I'm definitely still bossy. You can ask everyone around me. Your personality similar to that of your parents? I would say no. My dad is very chilled. He's really funny, so I get that from him. Except my sister is funnier, whatever. My mom is, no, I don't think me and my mom are very similar at all. I don't know, actually, maybe, but yeah, I think I'm quite a different personality to my parents. What quality do you admire the most about yourself? Oh my God, I've never been asked this question. I don't even know. What do I admire the most about myself? Yes, I know. I've got a real achievement bug. I feel like I always need to be winning in areas of my life. I feel like I always need to be achieving. And sometimes it's a good thing because I give myself a bit of pressure and I push myself when I don't know, times when people wouldn't do certain things, I would go and do it anyway. Whereas other times it's bad because I do put a lot of pressure on myself and then I burn out because I'm just tired and I physically can't, and maybe mentally also can't commit to certain things. But because I want to achieve and I want to see result in certain areas of my life, I feel like I push myself and I'm really hard on myself. So I do love the fact that I love achieving. I love feeling like this happened and is successful because of me. So I'm always chasing that feeling, but it's not always healthy. What scares you the most? I think one of the things that scares me the most is losing people that I love. That really, really scares me, and I don't deal very well with it. How do you make a decision? By intuition or logic analysis? Jeez. How do I make decisions? So I do go with my gut. That is a big thing for me. I go with my gut feelings. But then ultimately I end up talking to Aaron and asking him what his point of view is. I really respect his view. He's very methodical and very logical about things, and he sees things from multiple points of view, which sometimes I don't see, because when you want to make a certain decision, you kind of just see it from where you want to see it. So I think that was 25 questions. I'm not sure. I think that's a good enough insight into me, and I hope that gave you an opportunity to get to know me a little bit better. Maybe I'll also do at some point a sister video so my sister can make an appearance, because I know she is waiting to. And so I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section below, and definitely follow me on my Instagram. Like and subscribe this video if you like it, of course. And I look forward to speaking to you all next week. Thank you so much. Bye.